All right, I am here with Make Bistro, you'd say like the famous Thai chef from Brothers Green. And you've seen this guy many times.
They made me famous. Now I'm not famous though.
But he's a beast in the kitchen when it comes, in general, but when it comes to Thai food, this guy travels to Thailand, learns all the traditional dishes, and brings it for you guys. So check out his Instagram, Make Bistro. But today we have a very special challenge. Derek has this very fun toy. This is, what is this, a turkey
It's essentially
fryer?
kind of an American turkey fryer. It's very standard, it's at every hardware store, but we're using it for a more traditional Chinese style of cooking here, you know? Like
and that's the idea, is that on the streets of Thailand, you see the ladies who are cooking with real heat. Like
right.
The real, we call it
and
wok
usually
heat.
they are ladies, you know? They're killing
They're
it.
bent over just like this.
They're doing the bent over, and it's a very, very Chinese Thai thing. Like the noodle dishes, immigrants came to Thailand and they kind of brought the wok
So
cooking
it's not
there.
just traditional Thai. This is like the wok is more Chinese brought over to
for
Thailand.
sure. Yeah, I would say so. Especially high heat specifically. Wok cooking they've done, but usually over a lower heat. But when you get that fire heat, that's more of a Chinese
So obviously,
thing.
you know, not all of you are going to have this thing in your house. You can still do these dishes, but we wanted to challenge ourselves today to cook 1 minute Thai dishes. So these traditional dishes, we have 3 for you today. Derek's prepped a lot of the ingredients, but we wanted to see if we could actually, right when the ingredients hit the wok, that's when we're gonna start the timer, and the challenge is if we can cook that in 1 minute.
And I think it's possible, you know, you've seen it done. We're obviously like, these are fresh rice noodles. I've already pre-seasoned them, which is why they're dark. They're not cooked. And we're gonna do a little bit of prep here, but as Mike said, once it hits the wok is when the clock starts.
Exactly.
So we're gonna do 3 dishes that you'll see all over the streets in Thailand in a wok, typicely. We got a noodle dish, pad see ew. Everyone knows that, but they don't know about the charred version when the heat is high. We got morning glory. It's a water spinach, stir-fried greens essentially.
Just classic stir fry.
Classic stir fry with garlic.
You can use any ingredient.
Any ingredient you want, yeah, for sure.
The technique is classic.
Totally.
And then 3?
3 is an omelet. So the omelet, you'll often see it in a pot, which is a great way to do it, but you'll see it in a wok as well. And it's just a fun thing to cook.
Wow.
It just is. It puffs up and we'll see what happens.
Let's fire this baby up.
All
so
right.
this thing is no joke. Hooked up to the propane, and it heats up in like seconds. So we're gonna start off with the pad see ew, and again, the timer's gonna start right when the stuff hits the actual dish. Derek made fresh rice noodles earlier, so just take him through that process real quick.
So the fresh rice noodles is just rice, flour, and tapioca, and it's a batter, and then it's steamed essentially, and then you cut it into sizes. Pad see ew is typically like a wide noodle. Sen Yai is the name, and then once it's cut, you know, you have noodles, and after that, I kind of pre-season them in dark soy.
That's why they're dark, right?
That's why they're dark.
It just helps with the sticking, right?
Yeah, the sticking, and it just already, when it hits the pan, it's gonna caramelize quicker.
It's very difficult to find fresh rice noodles. Usually you get them dried, you soak them, then you throw them in there, but it still tastes great.
Tastes great, yeah.
This is just, you know, next level
Well,
Make Bistro.
So we got a little garlic here with a pinch of salt, just into a little paste.
All the prep for this entire dish is some pounded up garlic. We've got this chopped up. What kind of greens are these?
A little Chinese kale. It's like Chinese broccoli, but it's a little thinner stem.
It's thin, so it's gonna cook quickly. We've got the rice noodles, they're pre-seasoned, and then we've got all these seasonings. So tell me when to start this timer.
Are we doing when the oil hits the pan or when the...
When the oil hits the pan, we're in.
All right.
And ready. We're on the clock, garlic goes in. Oh boy.
Just the color a little bit.
Oh my God, the smell is already insane.
The garlic is toasty, so in with the noodles right away.
It's crazy how fast that toasts. Wow. Okay, noodles, what's next?
Let's do the egg. Yeah, grab the egg. Throw that in. We're jacking the heat even higher now.
All right,
the
egg. So do you fry it on the side?
Yeah, a little bit. Now give me some sauces here.
Okay, what do I? Just everything?
A little bit of that, a little bit of that.
Okay.
A little bit of oyster. You gotta shake that one really hard. Pain in the ass to get out. Deglaze that, get it, and then give me a little bit of thin soy, the middle one.
Thin soy.
Go here so we get some of that egg pulled up, and that's it.
That's it. All right, what about this? Pepper?
Oh, a little white pepper, yeah, absolutely.
Oh my God.
Go, more.
Oh, we need the broccoli.
Oh, shoot.
We're at 47 seconds.
Oh no, the broccoli should have went in earlier.
Oh no. It's all right.
Nah, the broccoli should have definitely went earlier.
We can still fry it up. All right, we've hit the minute mark.
I'm going full heat to kind of get the broccoli a little cooked.
I think. Do you think we would have made it if the broccoli?
I think
was...
so. I think I just like totally spaced. All right,
Wow.
let's get that plate.
All right, dump that. Take that off.
You smell that char?
Ah,
oh no, I
broccoli
burned
on
him.
my hand.
I burned him.
Wow. Dude, that's Patsiu right there.
I burned your hand. I'm sorry, dude.
No worries. So this is very Thai, where you're just adding your own seasoning.
This is essential. Every table you go to, you're gonna see a little bit of sugar, chili flakes, chili and vinegar.
Oh my God.
And fish sauce. I don't
What's-
think this needs more salt, but
I can't believe there's chili and vinegar and chili flakes.
well, the chili flakes are spicy. The vinegar is acidity. You
Since you're like
you need the
straight
acidity.
Thai, you can have your corner with your spice in there. This looks
Yeah,
insane.
with my spice, I would probably be like, I like to go pretty
Oh my God.
stupid hard.
Oh my,
And then like the flavor.
the char.
The char. See, like that smokiness is what you, unfortunately, I've cooked a lot in home with a wok. You know, you can do it in batches. You're not really gonna achieve that, so you can't expect it. You know, you just gotta not expect
Because
it.
I've made Patsiu many times, and it's delicious. It's still an incredible, really simple home dish to make, like making fried rice. But this is something different. Like you said, to obtain that smokiness from the wok is insane.
It's just that when you're dealing with that heat, you get a different dimension that you just cannot get. It's like using a grill, like barbecue chicken, smokiness. You know, like
And you wouldn't think about it with just the amount of heat on it, because it's not the pan, it's the heat on the pan. Okay. Amazing.
Part
All
two.
Part two, what do we got?
So we got some morning glory. It's called pak boon. It's called ong choi in Chinese. Another Chinese influence thing.
So this is just a very typical green you would see on the streets in Thailand, but you could replace this green with anything.
Yeah, Chinese broccoli, Brussels sprouts, like
But this
whatever.
is gonna cook up really quick because look at that. It's
Yeah,
almost
the-
like a heartier spinach.
Totally. There's other differences, but it's got a hollow stem, and that's how you can kind of find out what you're looking for in the store.
Got it. So what's the prep here?
Well, what's cool about this one when you're working with high heat and how they do it on the street is they'll just put everything in a bowl or on a plate and just dump the seasonings, including the garlic, right on this and then throw it in. So it's a
Interesting.
one shot. So again, a little pinch of salt in the pestle and mortar there.
Okay.
And then garlic as much as you want and chilies as much as you want. To save Mike, I'm not gonna do too many chilies. I'll do like 4, but I would be doing like 10 to 15 here
Insane
for my
with
spice.
Thai flavors. It's just such strong intensity. They don't mess around. It's not some delicate cuisine. It's like, let's have 6 garlic cloves for this much morning glory. That's insane.
But you know why? Like, it's all about fragrance of the chili to
Yeah.
me. And then the most important thing to Thai people is rice. So you make it intense so the rice is this nice
Which,
little
luckily,
palate.
we've got our little rice cooker that just beeped a second ago. So
Outside.
we should have just perfect rice for this.
Another reason everyone should get a rice cooker. You can just plug
Yeah.
it in wherever. Like,
Seriously.
And you know, you can cook rice on a stovetop, but
And what are you looking for here?
another rough paste. We're not going for a fine curry paste, just rough, because if it's too fine, that's what's gonna burn over the high heat. You know, you
Okay.
just want textures. So that's good enough.
Okay.
And then so
the
for
sauce.
this, we're gonna do a little fermented bean. Totally a Chinese thing here.
But you could replace that with miso. It's a fermented.
Miso would be fine.
It's a fermented bean, which is very similar to miso.
Or you could just omit it completely. Or use shrimp paste if you're into that. A little bit of thin soy.
Okay.
Good amount of oyster sauce.
Okay. Oyster sauce seems like a very popular stir-fry ingredient.
Totally.
Okay.
And then fish sauce, not so traditional, but I just never can get over fish sauce.
Okay, so there wasn't that much sauce. To be
It's
honest.
very simple. Yeah.
It's not too much.
It's all about this. Oh, and then a lot of white pepper. Like just it's windy out here.
All right.
Give it a nice shower of white pepper, and then let's spoon. The aromatics here, the garlic, also just go right on top. Like you don't need to.
So this one we're definitely getting in a minute because there was a good amount of prep. I think we'll be able to cook this baby.
If we don't do this in a minute, like I need to go back to the drawing boards. Not that we practice this, but it should just be done. You know, this is what people do on the regular there. Like this should be done. You know.
All right. Heat off. All right, timer
Go now.
on. All right, here we go. You ready?
Yep.
Woo!
We didn't flame, but you know.
Oh, we didn't flame.
Heat as high as
All right,
possible.
we're at 7 seconds. Oh my God! Oh, so you're not holding back on the heat.
No, you want this high.
Oh, the chilies, the smoke, and the char is what you're looking for. So you're just stir frying quick.
Yeah, quick stir fry here, back and
Oh
forth.
my God! It's starting to wilt. We're starting. And where are you coming? Are you coming off onto a plate on here?
Let's go into plates behind me. What are we at here? 30 seconds?
We're at 30. We're good, you think?
Yeah, we're definitely good. I'm losing. Don't lose anything out of the wok.
Do you need any extra liquid or anything?
A nice little water would be nice. That's,
Yeah, a little bit
just
of
a little bit of
water
water
at
to
the end.
moisten,
All right, we're close.
and then give it a stir.
Close.
Yeah, and we're good.
We'll give it the full time. We'll give it the full
Okay,
time.
yeah, we're good.
We're good? All right, 53. Boom. All right, just in time. Wow.
All right.
It's funny because, you know, when you first brought up the idea of just doing a stir-fry dish, you don't think it's going to be that exciting, but this is incredible.
Well, it's because the heat. This is true stir fry.
It's true. I've never seen it. Like, look at the char.
Look at the
on
garlic.
that.
Like some may think this is burnt, but it's not. It's like roasted. Trust me.
It's the same thing as when you're on an actual grill. That
Yeah, like
burn
that
is good.
You have like burn like this. It's not both sides. You know, it's just one little
And
side.
how spicy is this going to be?
I don't think it's that spicy. Although the heat is gonna make the spice higher.
Oh.
And you'll notice I personally don't like it with a lot of sauce, which is why
Yeah.
I didn't add a lot of water at the end, because I like it to be all encompassed.
You like it dry.
Because you can see it already kind of bleeding out right here. And good move, putting the morning glory on the rice. That's how you do it. I'm proud of you. Just go like that.
Wow.
And you just get a huge
Dude.
bite. How you feeling?
So, when I went to Thailand, I wasn't even into food, but I'm being brought back.
the char.
It's the char. This guy's been talking about this char ever since he got this thing.
I'm like,
And
you
I
don't
get it.
understand.
It actually tastes like street food. It's a totally different experience than making it in your kitchen. So cool.
Yeah, it tastes grilled. And the interesting part about this as far as cooking is they call this Phai Dang typically, which means red fire, because their woks are a little higher off the heat usually. So you pour it in and usually you get a huge red flame. We didn't necessarily get that, but the char is still there. The smokiness is still there because we were full blast.
Look at this garlic clove. Are you kidding me?
And it's got that cool like half cooked but really burnt feel, which is like what I personally would want in a stir fry because it's just such a pleasure.
The Thai food, it burns so good. It's like... All right, number 3. Let me get the timer out while you explain what we've got going on here.
So we're gonna do a fried omelet. As I said before, sometimes it's in a pot, but sometimes it's in a wok. The pot is probably the better method, but this is okay.
And the cool thing about this, it's not a normal omelet. It's actually fried on an intense heat, so it almost like puffs.
It's deep fried, yeah. You want the heat to be like smoking, basically.
And this is traditional Thai style.
yeah.
You see this on the streets?
100%, Chinatown, wherever.
Okay, so we're doing this a little differently since the oil takes a tiny bit of time to heat up, not long.
We're not gonna count that.
We're
it's
gonna
pointless.
start it. We've got 3 eggs whisked here.
You want to
and-
really. We're not gonna. I think we start it when it goes in, not now,
Okay.
right? Yeah. Because this is whisking. This doesn't count. Whisk it and really, really whisk it. We're gonna add a little bit of fish sauce.
All right.
Because you know me.
So this is just seasoning
Just
the
a little bit
egg.
of seasoning. A little bit of Golden Mountain soy sauce. It's a seasoning sauce. That's good. It's gluten-free for all you out there.
And then a little bit of white pepper.
A good amount of white pepper. Yeah.
And then we've got some garnish over
And a
here.
little squeeze of lime in the beginning and
Oh.
the end, just
I
to
like
get in
that.
it.
Okay,
So like, see the color there, and you want to really fluff this.
let's see if we can do it. And medium heat, medium to high. 1, 2,
You ready?
3, started. Wow!
So let it cook a little bit before you flip, okay? Just kind of push in. Like make sure the heat's high though.
That's insane.
So you kind of like tilt, like moving it around.
That puffed up.
The flip is
so
going to be the
much.
challenging part. So we're going to flip probably at.
We're at 22 seconds.
I'm gonna go
right
a
now.
little higher
Definitely
heat.
getting nice and crispy and brown on that side. All right, we're at 28. And,
I think the flip is ready.
all right, and oh, wow, that's insane.
Heat might have been a little too high, but the char's okay. The char's okay.
No, I love that. Holy. All right,
Jack the heat
42, 45. We've got 15 seconds. I think we're going to be perfect.
I'm turning the heat off now.
Okay, we're at 50. And then right on to the plate at 58 seconds. Booyakasha.
He's so good.
We went 2 for 3. We got 2 successful, and I think we could have gone 3 for 3 if we had the execution down right.
Yeah, you just wasn't thinking, you know. As I said, competition cooking is not my thing. However, this you got to eat right away. Like you got to eat it right away.
Oh my God, crispy. So
super
what was it
crispy.
garnished with?
Garnished it with a little bit of shallot, Thai chili, and lemongrass, and a little bit of fish sauce and lime juice.
I feel like Mark Wien's just crafting these bites.
You
Look at
basically
this.
are Mark Wiens right now.
Look at this bite right here. Oh, wow. I
You
can
gotta-
smell the fish sauce.
Don't you got to do the Mark Wiens too? You got to try to get this amount in your mouth at once.
Oh my God. The combination between the crispiness on the outside,
And the
it's
fluff.
like flaky. It's like a croissant. It's insane.
Oh, I
And then you got
dropped
the fluff on the inside with the garnishes. This might be my favorite. Well, there you go. We went 2 for 3. That was exciting. I don't know if you guys found that exciting, but I was in the moment there trying to accomplish those dishes. If you like this video, we might be doing another one. We
might do
gotta
another
find
one.
3 more Thai dishes.
Yeah, check out my Instagram. I do a lot of stories on there, and my YouTube channel. There
Yeah,
will be
he's
more
starting
videos.
His YouTube channel, Make Bistro. Also, Life by Mike G, my new Instagram as well. I'll be traveling soon. I've got stories going up on there, so make sure you follow me at Life by Mike G. We out because we're about to do some.
By the way, one more note. I do like the burnt edges.
Love it,
Yeah,
yeah.
the burnt, those are kind of nice.
Anything burn in the wok,
True,
just
yeah.
like the grill.
I don't know what I was thinking at the time, because it's not burnt through. It's just nice sear, you know? It's a nice.
This is so good.